June 17, 2018. Inside Moscow's Luzhniki Stadium, Mexico shocked the football world. Defending world champions Germany stood on one side. Mexico stood on the other. Almost nobody believed they could win. But after 90 unforgettable minutes, Mexico walked away with one of the greatest World Cup victories in modern football history. That night reminded everyone of something important. Never underestimate Mexico when the pressure is highest. Fast forward to today. Another World Cup, another decisive night, another moment that could define an entire tournament. Because tonight, Mexico faces Czechia in a match that could decide everything. Qualification, momentum, national pride, and maybe even their World Cup future. But here's the question nobody can ignore. Will Mexico rise when it matters most? Or are we about to witness one of the biggest surprises of Group A? Every World Cup reaches a moment where there are no second chances. This is that moment. Mexico entered the tournament carrying enormous expectations. Millions of fans expect El Tri to reach the knockout rounds. Anything less would feel like failure. But football has never cared about expectations. Football only rewards performances. And that is what makes tonight so dangerous. Czechia may not receive the same global attention as Mexico. They may not have the same fan base. They may not have the same pressure. But that can make a team incredibly dangerous. Most people focus on talent. The truth is, World Cup football is often decided by mentality. And Czechia arrives with nothing to lose. That makes them unpredictable. That makes them fearless. And those are exactly the kinds of teams that create World Cup disasters. For Mexico, the mission is simple. Win, control the match, avoid panic, and take one more step toward qualification. But saying it is much easier than doing it. On paper, Mexico should be the stronger side. Their squad has more international experience. Their players are accustomed to high-pressure matches. And historically, Mexico has consistently performed on football's biggest stage. But football matches are not played on paper. They're played in moments, and moments change everything. This is where things get interesting. Czechia has shown throughout this tournament that they are organized, disciplined, difficult to break down. They understand exactly how dangerous Mexico can be in transition, which means they will likely focus on limiting space and forcing mistakes. If that happens, frustration could become Mexico's biggest opponent, because the longer the game remains level, the more pressure begins to grow, the more every missed chance matters, the more every mistake feels dangerous. And when pressure enters a football match, strange things happen. One counterattack, one defensive error, one set piece. That's all it takes. Mexico knows this, Czechia knows this. And that is why this match feels far bigger than a typical group stage game. Of course, there is another side to this story. Many fans believe Mexico should win comfortably, and there are good reasons for that. They possess superior attacking quality, more tournament experience, and a squad built for these moments. But confidence can quickly become overconfidence. World Cup history is filled with favorites who underestimated their opponents. And that's the scary part. The pressure tonight is not on Czechia. The pressure is on Mexico. Every misplaced pass, every missed opportunity, every defensive mistake will be magnified. Czechia can play freely. Mexico cannot. That psychological difference could become one of the biggest factors in the entire match. Because sometimes football is not won by the better team. Sometimes it's won by the team that handles pressure better. When the referee blows the final whistle tonight, one story will dominate the headlines. Either Mexico proves why they belong among the World Cup's most respected nations, or Czechia delivers a result that nobody expected. In my opinion, Mexico has enough quality to survive this challenge, but it won't be easy. This feels like a match decided by fine margins. A single goal, a single mistake, a single moment, and those are often the moments that shape entire World Cups. Mexico's destiny is now in its own hands. The question is, can they handle the pressure? Let me know your prediction in the comments. Will Mexico qualify, or will Czechia shock the football world? And if you enjoy football documentaries that go beyond the scoreline, make sure to subscribe, because the biggest World Cup stories are only just beginning.